So here we are. The bike is built. This is the box that it was in. Little baby box, just very lightly packaged. It's a steel, good old-fashioned steel hardtail MTB. So it's pretty indestructible, and it's all gone together quite nicely. It's midnight. We're in Ajaccio, and I have to cross the island from west to east in the middle of the night over the mountains. It's 100k. I think it's about 1600 meters of climbing, and it's not a route I've done before. I have my mapping on the phone, and we have the Garmin 520 to help. We have a little baby light on the front here, which isn't going to be that amazing. I've got 2 batteries for that, and just a flashy little red one on the back. So yeah, let's get it done. Let's get across the island.
Believe me, I could live without you, but I really don't want.
So just coming out of Ajaccio, and it's quite a bit of traffic for midnight. It's pretty dark. There is a full moon up there, but it is slightly hazy. It's really hot. It's like 25 degrees. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so it's 25, 26 degrees at night, and this little light isn't fantastic, but it's doing the job for the moment. And yeah, 95k to go in this direction. Wish me luck. So 15k done. It's been up a long straight climb, about 8%, and I'm feeling it because I've got this backpack on, which I'm not used to wearing, obviously, and it's about, I don't know, didn't weigh it, but it must be getting on for 10 kilos, I reckon. There's my drone in there as well, which is probably a bit silly bringing that, but anyway. And I've actually stripped the small ring off this bike a long time ago. I'm slightly regretting that because the cassette's quite a small cassette as well. So 8% is doable. Beyond that, it gets a bit tough. So we shall see how we get on. And the only other thing I'm worried about is water, because this is all I've got, and there's not going to be much open at 3 in the morning in the middle of Corsica. That was cool. I just stopped in the bar back there and asked for some water, and they said to me, "Where are you going?" And I said, "Porto Vecchio." And they're like, "No way, you've got to be joking." And they said, "How are you getting there?" I said, "I thought I'd cross over the middle through the mountains." And they're like, "You must be nuts, mate. Don't even bother trying. Go down the main road, down the coast to Popriano, Figuri, don't go in the mountains, it's too steep." And then he said, "Let me buy you a drink." So I was like, "Really?" He said, "Yeah." This old boy bought me a Coke, and which was really nice of him. And then we were discussing the route. So yeah, we shall see. I mean, I was thinking of going through the mountains, but I'll have a look at the map when we get to the junction and decide from there. It's just this backpack is a nightmare. If I didn't have that, it would be a hell of a lot easier. Okay, so I have now come the mountain way. I hope I haven't bitten off more than I can chew here, because it's looking like it's quite a bit further than the mappy thing told me. It's more like 120, 130k. I've already climbed 1200 meters and I've not even done 50k yet. So I think it's going to be well over 2000 meters of climbing, and quite a bit further than I thought. And with this backpack, it's a nightmare. So I don't think I'm going to be making it before daybreak, that's for sure. And I might arrive in time for breakfast if I'm lucky. Wow, a massive wild boar just ran in front of me, about 15-20 meters in front of me across the road. Huge, great thing. And There are sounds of wildlife all around me, left and right, big, small. I'm not quite sure what it is, what they are, but I'm alone out here with a lot of different creatures. So I've arrived in this pretty little village called Alen, I think it is. I'm about halfway. I've done, I don't know if you can see this, 66k with 1690 of climbing. It's way more climbing than I thought. I'm struggling, I have to admit. It is tough. This bag is just a nightmare. So it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm way behind schedule. My average speed is absolutely dreadful. I'm aching all over my back from that bag, and yeah, I don't know, I've probably got another 3 hours to go at least. So I'm pretty knackered, but hopefully I'll make it. So I'm at Zonza, 83k, 2012 of climbing. It's 4:30 in the morning. Obviously there's no one around. I'm absolutely knackered. This is definitely more than I'd expected. There's a bit of a climb now up here to get to a sort of lake thing, and then I descend into Porto Vecchio, and then I got another 12-13k from there. So I think it's going to be about 120. I would have much rather it had been 100. This light's really good. I've never used it this long before. It's a Lazine Super Drive, and the first battery lasted about over 3 hours on sort of medium to low power. I've got a second battery. It uses these big chunky 1850 cells, so you can bring a few with you. So this is the second one, and it'll last me until dawn anyway, because dawn isn't too far away now. Bless her heart. And yeah, so not too far, and I'll be glad when I arrive. Well, I've arrived at the lake, or the dam, reservoir, whatever. Too tired to tell. It's 5:30. Sun's just coming up, and done nearly 100k, 2,300 of climbing. Another 30k, 35k to do. About another couple of hundred of climbing. I'm pretty strung out, but hopefully I'll make it, because it's a lot of downhill from now. So last step. So there it is, I've arrived, finally, at the coast on the east side, and the old Diamondback's done me proud. This is a frame that is 22 years old, and everything's changed on it since, but it fits me really well. And it's just bulletproof. You can throw rocks at it and they bounce off. So it's got me here anyway. 136k, 2,500 of climbing. I'm completely cooked. I'm gonna hit the sack. So happy holidays.